Ah! Welcome back. So, hello, Dark Signer Carly. I'm sure you're most excited for this of anyone. But, for those who didn't know, that not everyone comes to every stream, I understand that. I couldn't stream yesterday because my internet was out. I had it fixed today. Everything's fine now. I don't foresee that happening again. But in very shocking news, while my internet was out, I finally qualified for the affiliate program. So, I might be able to have emotes and stuff soon. Sometimes the internet acts like a jackass? Yeah, Jack-Atlas. I did play, I play off-screen, but I only do it in the World Championship mode. It lets me collect a bunch of star chips. But it also actually, so apparently, what's it called? Structure deck availability is based on number of duels you do. So, I actually got some of I actually bought some of the new ones unlocked, like Machine Revolt. I might use some of those pieces into my Machina deck, make just a full machine deck. Because there's some useful tools in there, like, well, there's some extra Sakuretsu armors. I might need to put those in something. A Pot of Avarice, which goes well in my zombie deck, because you end up with a big graveyard no matter what you do there. Already had that. Warrior Strike showed up. We're gonna do a card convention on Sunday, and of course you dressed as Carly. I mean, I imagine regular Carly is actually pretty easy to cosplay. The only hard part, in theory, would be the swirly glasses. Just, how you gonna see through them? Warrior Strike. It's not great because it is, at the end of the day, still a Gemini deck. You were Dark Signer? Oh. You put in the effort, then. Yeah, I haven't made any real alterations to my deck. I did play with it more, you know, kind of figure out how it works. I get more used to its stuff. There's certainly stuff that's like... Regenerating Mummy is functionally a beat stick. Like, you are not going to get its effect off 99% of the time. 13 packs of Alliance Insight. And the Dark Magician Girl Restraint Secret Rare. Ooh, sweet. Ryuko Key is for if you don't think Zombie Dragon will be safe, but you need more power than Vampire Lord can give you. I've noticed Vampire's Curse is just not as reliable as Vampire Lord. Because you only get its ability if it gets destroyed by battle. 3 Books of Life is absolutely necessary in this deck. When all but, like, one of your monsters are zombies, and you can turn all your opponent's monsters into zombies. Teuton Mosque, also very good. Anytime they use a target something, since all my stuff is zombies, easy. I'm actually gonna trade out Waboku for another Sakuretsu armor. Because Sakuretsu armor is kinda just better. Like, if I had a board of a bunch of weak stuff, then Waboku might be slightly better. But usually I just want to destroy whatever they're attacking with. Magical Arm Shield is also... Like, it takes one of their monsters, but at the end of the day, Sakuretsu armor does that too, but better. So I think it's just more reliable. Interdimensional. This just is also some protection. Bottomless Trap Hole is nice. Spell-Shattering Arrow is probably what I'll replace for Terraforming. Or a second Zombie World if I could get one of those. Pot of Avarice is just decent, because you... One thing I've noticed is this deck... If I get out, Soul-Absorbing Bone Tower, like, with my other stuff, it is really easy for me to special summon zombies, so I can absolutely get some value out of Bone Tower. And if Zombie World's out, this was really funny what happened against one of the AI. They were running 6 floaters, you know, 3 giant rats, 3 mother grizzlies. So they milled themselves because soul-absorbing Bone Tower plus Zombie World meant every time they floated out another monster with that effect, they also milled too. So I actually did manage to deck out one of the AIs when I was playing by myself. Triple Pyramid Turtle, always necessary. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon... Honestly, I would trade Regenerating Mummy for it, because its effect is more likely to go off and it's a little bit stronger. That extra 100 attack is a big difference. Marionette Might, I'm iffy on. Because here's the thing. Fiends are actually not that uncommon for enemies to use. So even if I don't have Zombie World out, I can sometimes use this to just steal something strong from them. Because Fiend is one of the more supported, like, types. Goku In. Really, really good, because all my other monsters are zombies. So I can get its... I can use its tributeless normal summon basically without worry. Gurnia... Too weak. I would trade out Gurnia for another Paladin. In fact, actually, I'm gonna trade out Gurnia for another Regenerating Mummy, because I've never gotten Gurnia's effect to work. And even if I did, it's still too weak to really do anything. So, just starting out. Da-da-da. Oh, yeah, Reborn Zombie's just bad. Red Moon Baby. It's too weak to use its own effect. Though I think that's kind of the point. Regenerating Mummy is at least a beat stick. Now called Vampire Baby? Yeah, because it was always supposed to be a vampire. Like, very obviously. Like, if I don't have Zombie World out, usually I will float out Ryukoki from Pyramid Turtle instead. Oh yeah, I'm gonna replace a Vampire's Curse with another Ryukoki. Actually, already in the R's. He's a bit stronger, and I've never gotten Vampire Curse's effect to go off. They usually destroy him with an effect, and usually I have protection from that. Vampire Lady is okay. If I'm already overwhelming them, she lets me... She helps prevent comebacks, because what I like to do with her is, if I'm already ahead on board, I throw her out, deal a little damage with her, and then I start dropping out their traps and spells, so they can't, like, retaliate as well. Or if I'm really ahead and their back row is full of worthless crap, I start getting rid of their monsters, so they can't draw something to play. So winning more is absolutely a noble strategy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because... so in other ones, winning more, like, in Magic, you don't need to win more. But in Yu-Gi-Oh! You do, because if you win faster, the opponent has a chance to turn the tables with 1 or 2 cards. So if you win faster, you minimize your chances of that happening. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh's about. So I will say, the only AI I couldn't really beat with this deck, I might have to use a different one, is the one using a Koiki Meru deck. Admittedly, the first time I dueled it, it pulled out Evil Heroes on its first turn and basically OTK'd me, and that was horrific. I don't know why they're running Evil Heroes in a Koiki Meru deck. It doesn't make a ton of sense. What is this box? Rusted metal parts, nothing useful. Good to know. Yeah, I tried and tried. This zombie deck just... It just has better beat sticks, frankly. Like, the Guardian of Koiki Meru is too strong to get over, and I don't have enough removal to get past it. Usually I can beat past stuff, but Koiki Meru is tough. Hey, what you up to? Card shot is a real great place, huh? You have to be careful how much you spend. Eh. Port's closed, you can't go any further. Is that something on the ground? Magic Drain. This is one of those old cards that I feel like everyone had and no one quite understood how it was supposed to work. It also wasn't great since it has if there's a way for it to be negated printed on the card, it's gonna be negated. Oh, hello there. There's a really nice breeze today. The walk. The greatest duelist in all of Diamond area. And in other places too, of course. Sure thing, Jacket. It's Gene. I know what I said. I know I'm supposed to go to that bar. It's where he told me to head to. Bootleg and faded letters. Yep. Ah, hey, there he is. Can we duel this guy? Let's maybe duel this guy. Hey, kiddo, you came here because you saw that notice? Put that up there. That's so? I'm the chief here. My job is to show you just how worthless you really are, punk. Didn't you get fired? Shut the fuck up about that. No one needs to know. You have a cool dual disc. It's just a darker color version of the one I already have. Whoa, you actually have kind of a high score there. The facility. I guess they just wanted to reuse his assets again. They did use him in the opening. They actually attributed Cullen's death to him. Well, this is not a card destruction hand. I don't think Carly shove you off a railing in your death in another universe. Not one we've physically seen, but yes. I don't need Zombie World right here, right now. I'm gonna hold back on my game plan, and if he's got removal, then he'll have to wait another turn to use it. Possibly. Cards set from your opponent's deck to the graveyard by a card effect inflict 300 damage to your opponent. That's right, he does mill. Iron Chain Coil. Armstrong cheated in his duel with you, say? Yeah. I mean, he cheated in just about every way he could. Dang, it's just barely not strong enough to do anything. And he's still lost? Yeah, because that's actually one of my favorite duels in the entire series. Just because Yusei's using such a ragtag, like, mismatched deck. But he still pulls out the win by making weird combos with cards that you would never expect. Activate Zombie World. I'm gonna do it like this to get out my dragon. And we'll summon my soul-absorbing Bone Tower, so he is the one who is the milled. I could take his monster with Marionette Might, but I want to get out my Red Eyes zombie more than I want his little thing. Ouchies. Pyramid Turtle, effect activate. Oh, you were near the top, buddy. You were just waiting. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon. Low frame rate, because it's a 3D model on the original DS. And because the zombie was special summoned, you discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Kunai with Chain. Ah, dang. Lame. Well, I guess I've got no choice. This way I'm taking a few of your cards, actually. I'll take control of your Iron Chain Doll. And turn. See, now it's worth taking because I'm also... What? Oh, it only works until the end of the turn. Fuck, I'm stupid. How do I keep forgetting that's how that works? Warm Worm. Wait a minute. Oh, no. That's how that functions? Damn, that kunai actually... God damn it. Electric Virus and Puppet Plant also have the same function. Crap. He's Synchro Summoning. Iron Chain Dragon. Alright. Shallow Grave. Sure. Problem is, I don't think I have to... I really should've waited. Yeah, my draw phase is skipped too because of Reckless Greed. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this because that kunai with chain just made him win, basically. I don't have anything that can get over that. So, retry. Yeah. Are you in this game? What do you mean by that, Tekai? Do you mean the fish archetype? Because... no. Fish of Deep Beyond? No, that's a relatively recent, archetype. Now, I know what card you're talking about. Like, that is a relatively recent card. Like, I actually... This VTuber identity already existed by then. Like, I even responded to it on Twitter like, "Ayo." Nah. Okay, I can make this work. I'll be able to tribute something out. Poison Chain. Or end phase, if you did not attack, make your opponent send cards equal to the number of face-up Iron Chain monsters you control on the top of their deck to the graveyard. Okay. Now he's setting cards. I'll draw. Sacrifice Marionette Mite. Come on out, Vampire Lord. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Those are good cards. The Shallow Grave. You sure you want to do that? I mean, he gets his worm back to... like... it means he can mill me more, but... way ahead on board right now. Reveal Pyramid Turtle. Summon Bloodsucker. Saying, I actually don't have... Oh, he doesn't have any monsters in his graveyard, so I can't use Book of Life yet. Well, I know Pyramid Turtle can get over Worm Worm. Oh wait, no it can't, I'm stupid. I forgot how much defense that thing actually had. Bloodsucker, Iron Chain Snake. Yes, yes, you mill me a little more. Now I can actually Book of Life something out. My Soul-Absorbing Bone Tower, my Zombie Master. I'm gonna try to have a mill fight with him, but, Book of Life. I return the Soul-Absorbing Bone Tower. I'm gonna remove your Worm Worm, so you can't keep doing that shit. The Bone Tower comes in defense. Fortunately, it can't trigger off its own effect, because it wasn't on the board already. End turn. He's shallow graving out the Iron Chain Snake. Put another Pyramid Turtle out. Is he just desperate for a defender because he doesn't have another monster? I don't think you can flip it up right away. Iron Chain Coil. Yeah, it gets some attack. And defense. Actually calls his monsters useless. Sakuretsu Armor. Next turn. Draw. Ooh! What fun. Zombie World. Do keep trying to special summon. It'll make me look really cool. I sacrifice my Bloodsucker. Out of there, Ryukoki. Though it's a little sad not to get your effect. You're the only one who can break that down, Vampire Lord. Let my other monsters get at him. There we go. It's going much better. Oh, no, no! He set a card. Draw. Well, let's make this a shoe-in, huh? Cold Wave. Yeah, now he's not allowed to activate any of his set cards, so... Victory for Fish. Victory for YUGIOH. The nail in the coffin. Can't believe scum like you got me. I can, on account of... By God, you're fat. Though admittedly, you're also really, really buff. You're both. So it's kind of disturbing. I don't believe it. I'll give you this so you keep this defeat between me and you, okay? You're gonna give that to me anyway. Pot of Avarice. It's actually a decent card for countering his strategy. Ain't a bribe at all, it's just a friendly agreement. It's funny. There's a good anti-mill card because you get to add cards back into your deck and then draw. So you get the good part of drawing, but also you get to slow down their strat a bit by you're still +3 on your deck size. As we all know, the ladies love a larger deck size. Looks like a jukebox. But what is it really? Seats are always empty in here. Again, it's not a daytime kind of place. That's something under the table. Star chip. I distinctly remember where almost all the star chips are. I just had this sense of, I should check these tables. Wait, don't you have extra puzzles? And how may I help you? I don't remember how you talked. Running errands for old Blister, are ya? Gave away mail for the owner. Why does it look like a deck of cards? Shut up about that. This here's the item he promised me, eh? Leave it to Blister to come up with something like this. What exactly is this here used for? Let's cool your heels a while, fix you up something worth waiting for. Give me regards to Blister. Come back real soon now, you hear? And by any time you like. Meantime, I'll be sure to fix up something nice for you. Okay, he's not doing it yet. Well, it's a pretty nice looking spot, if you ask me. All them pretty decorations and whatnot. Yeah. I get stuck on walls because I run too fast. Interesting is I'm not at a point in the game where I'm allowed to spend my star chips because you have to be in satellite to do that. But I still... Oh man. I can't remember how much the most expensive stuff costs. Well, you have to go real deep into the World Championship to get some of it. Which I've been, you know, chipping away at. Hey guys. Oh, you delivered it? Well, that sure helps me out. Right on time, too. We just finished our work. Sorry, I got another favor to ask. I have to go out now. Would you house sit for me just for the night? Sure thing. You say, don't volunteer for me for shit. And I would have said yes anyway, but... Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Been an eventful day. Must be pretty tired too, huh? Why don't we get some rest until Akiza wakes up? Then, in the middle of the night, you get a very uneasy feeling. Time for the rematch, but this time I don't have a Psychic G-Nex deck. Another secret rare you pulled was the cover card for the Alliance Insight set. Retrain of Decode Talker. Man, I don't even remember Decode Talker. If it's getting retrained, it must be at least slightly classic. Someone must have cared about it. Yes, this is how they do this. YUGIOH, these guys are the mark of the spider. What now? Oh, right, the signer thing. Right, that signer bullshit you were talking about. Sense another duelist energy coming from the room Akiza's in. She's still not in fighting condition. You better head over there now. Also part of the Adignist archetype. Okay, I know this makes me prime Yugi boomer. I have never, in my life, run a deck with Link monsters in it. Not once. Do-do-do. Sleep on this fluffy bed for night, increase your life points. Yeah, right. What's that? Something under the bed? Each their own, I suppose? Nobleman of Extermination. I realize that, objectively, most decks I run would just be stronger if I used a Link for an extender. I just despise the concept. I despise Link monsters. I think it is... It's all the power of Xyz with none of the thought beforehand. Magazine on the desk. It's the Duelist Weekly with a special on the King's decks. Which king? Or it did say kings with that, so maybe it means any of them. Hey, Keys, are you good? Take that as a no. Yeah, I love that shadowy look on his face, like, just the shade above the eyes, and the eyes are empty. Yeah, this guy said he's the best duelist in the area. He hasn't dueled me yet. Gung-ho! He doesn't use that sprite for the actual duel. That'd be silly. Like, go this far, huh? Draw. That would be rather foolish of me. A different gene compared to Team Unicorn? I only vaguely remember. I didn't catch that arc when it was airing on TV. Zombie Master. Some people think Zombie Master looks like Bones if he let his hair down. I think kind of, but I wonder how intentional it is, also. Power of Babel. Spell card is activated, place a spell counter. Okay. Does use that card in Duel Links. It makes sense. Let's go with Pyramid Turtle. Zombie Master. Attack is helping Robo for combat. Does it have a vacuum cleaner and a frying pan? That's funny. What does that do? Now it destroys a monster's Azulta battle, draw a card. Select and return one card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. Ah. So it's kind of like Card Trader, but on a monster. Reminds me, maybe I could slot in Card Trader in this deck. I feel like most decks can benefit from, I decided I didn't like my top deck this turn. Mausoleum of the Emperor. That could be bad. Giving up 2k life points. These are the biggest Chad in 5Ds. He set it into defense. How did he know? Biggest Chad. I mean, Yusei's pretty up there. Zombie World. Say goodbye to your Mausoleum. Dust Tornado. That's not gonna save your field spell. What? That's not how that works! Dust Tornado doesn't negate. It should have still destroyed the Mausoleum. Summon Malevolent Mech Gokuen. Goku, get his Yamada Dragon. Ah. Okay, don't flash it that bright. Oh, he just got to draw a bunch of cards. Alright, end turn. Goes back to your hand. You fool. No, you're the one who had to pay a ton of life points to do that. I don't know if you've realized yet. And, You're doing it again. He's setting it. Yamada Dragon is the cover card of the OCG set Mythological Age. Sounds right. I believe it's one of the monsters featured on last turn, too. Another Tower of Babel. Is that wise? Summon another Pyramid Turtle. Alright, end my turn. So I can have our Legacy of Darkness TCG set. Right, because it's got the spirit monsters, which Noah used. Jirak Dino. Hell is this deck? Nah, do something. I dare ya. Bye-bye. This is... Next turn. Now here I go. Anti-spell Fragrance. Okay. I sacrifice my Pyramid Turtle. Since it's a zombie, I only need one to bring out Red Eye's Zombie Dragon. Actually, it'd be very tricky with Gokuen. Get him, Red Eyes. Pyramid Turtle. His Mausoleum let him draw a bunch of cards, but it left him with basically no life points to play the game, so... Most of Luna's retrained monsters in Alliance Insight. Ah. Luna sure did use cards. How many duels does she even have on screen, actually? Massively out of focus during the second half. Ow. Thing Regulus and Kuriban. Huh. Kuriban was originally kind of just even worse winged Karibo. Or am I? What you done to me? Knew I shouldn't have let my guard down. Done to you. You broke in here, jackass. Thanks. Hi, Akiza. How about you go back to bed? Destroy. I must destroy everything. I'm all alone in this world. All alone. I don't need anyone else. Alright, this is the timeline where her parents weren't there for this. I will tear this world apart, and you with it. You say? You say there's a slight fucking problem. Leave you to take care of Akiza. No thanks to the jackass. And he straight up wasn't there. Suppose it's time for another BDSM session. I'm guessing we have even less safe word than before. I mean, Sayer, by the way. I wouldn't call him the jackass. I feel like that's Jack's name. I'm pretty sure by now she's, has she kind of come to terms with her powers by this point in the anime? Using a very different deck from the last time we dueled, though I think she's using the same one, which really bad for me. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon. Set a face down. Sorry, Kiza. Carly beat you to the title First Female Turbo Duelist. Yeah? By weird technicality, yes. Lone Fire Blossom. Oh dear. She's doing this. Yep. Titanial. Though since it's alone, that means she can't tribute anything to prevent Sakuretsu armor. Oh boy. Mark of the Rose. For this card, a monster your opponent controls, gain control of the equipped monster. During end phase, give control of the equipped monster to your opponent. During your standby phase, gain control of the equipped monster. That's not good for me. It's not a quick play, at least, so she didn't get to attack with it. I need to be very careful of that. Nah. Crap. Card destruction. I need to draw something to get out of this. I didn't. Although... Nah. At least give myself a little bit of protection. Just gonna use it as synchro fodder. Luckily, nothing in either of our graveyards has been destroyed by battle, so our Mark of the Rose isn't gonna let her do that. Heavy Storm? Is she stupid? No, wait. Is that how that's supposed— No, no, she's stupid. What? Okay. La-da-da. Yes, I'm quite sure I can guess. Jesus. Really heavy stormed into a second copy of that. Owie. Black Garden. And monster's normal special summon, have its, except by this effect, have its attack special summon a Rose token to its controller's opponent's side of the field. Tag mode. Card in all phase of plan out of the field, special summon monster attack you. Okay. This is probably not good. Mark of the Rose, give me back my monster. Draw phase. Zombie World. Your Black Garden's gone. You even think Weevil's a child? I think he's just a little person. No, he's not a child, he's just really short. Yeah, the gigantic cephalop something or other. Activate my Paladin of the Cursed Dragon. To summon your Cephalotus into defense mode to my side. End phase. Your Mark of the Rose takes him back. Because of how this interaction works, I'm actually going to be able to keep summoning it if she destroys it with that. Oh, she summoned Marionette Might. Crap. Lord Poison. Jesus! I'm getting dog shit in my own cards. She's top-decking multiple copies of shit she needs. Yeah. Yes, may I have my monster back, please? Hey, it's not nothing. Would... Activate my paladin's effect. Gigantic Cephalotus to attack. Now luckily, because of Zombie World, that means none of the monsters in the graveyard are plants, which means Lord Poison doesn't do a damn thing. No, go ahead, summon a plant in your graveyard. There aren't any. Zombie World means even the grave is just zombies. End phase. Yes, yes, the Mark of the Rose again. No. This, however, better target for the Sakuretsu armor. Setting a card face down. Mark of the Rose, give me my monster back, please. I'll draw. I don't have enough monsters in my graveyard? With all this shit in here, 1, 2, 3... Only 4, damn it. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon, use your effect once more. Bring me the Gigantic Cephalotus. Paladin, attack directly. Gigantic Cephalotus. This is astonishingly close. Maybe I need to run more spell trap removal with this. Thing is, she no longer has targets for that, because now the Might wasn't destroyed by battle. Another face-down card. Mark of the Rose gives me my monster back. I'll draw. Ha 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 ha! Spell-shattering arrow! Mark of the Rose is gone. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon is free of your control. I'll be bringing back your Cephalotus one more time. Just for funsies this time, though. You're dead to rights. Paladin, attack! Ooh, that was a duel. Technically, that spell-shattering arrow did nothing. Something's wrong, my powers didn't work as planned. Oy vey. Ah! Akiza! Oh, God, man. Bleh. What's happening? Just calm down, Akiza. There's nothing left for me. There's a mark on my arm. I knew something terrible would come of having this. It's a curse. Why me? Why do I have to be a signer? Forsaken by everyone. Everyone except Sayer.
He told me I wouldn't need to worry about anything. He built a place where I could live, but now it's gone. This world, this wretched, horrible world, I just want to wipe it all out.
Akiza, look me in the eyes. We'll take you in. Me, YUGIOH, our other friends. We're glad to have you. Yeah, I don't know, I think I'm getting used to the thorn whips. The what? That should not be a surprising thing to you, you say. Don't worry. What? I mean, I don't think she's worried about that. I think she's very worried because he was taken care of. You just saw him fall. Accept us and we can give you a new home. Be your new family.
Impossible.
There's nothing that's impossible. Think for yourself and make your own decision. The possibilities will find you. Everyone has been drawn together by these marks, and because of it, we became friends. It's not a curse.
Friends?
I mean, I don't have one of those marks, but sure, you know, leave me out of the conversation, you say? Yes, Akiza. I consider you one of my friends. I bet YUGIOH thinks that way too. A friend of very, very many thorns and surprising lack of safe words. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, I'm just saying I want the out.
Someone like me could be your friend? You're willing to consider me as such?
Yes, we're all friends. Maybe I can't understand the pain you're suffering. I can still welcome you, do what I can to make you feel better. Whatever happens next, it's up to you to think about it and make a decision.
And I would like to be some help to you. To all of you.
Sure that's okay?
In the same way you helped me, I want to do something for you. Now I have to see Misty once more. I must settle things with her.
Really? Thank you, Akiza. Gotten pretty late. Looks like those guys aren't showing up anytime soon, so let's get some rest. Next day. Alright, so living with signers means mind-controlled people will frequently attack my house. Weighing my options. Mind-controlled guy wasn't so bad, it was Akiza who was the real difficult battle. If she's not gonna lose her mind again, she also won't thorn whip me again. But do I want that? I need to look myself very closely and realize whether or not I want that. Hey, how's it going? YUGIOH, you're awake? Seems Akiza's okay now too.
Thanks a lot for yesterday. Because of you, I was able to understand Yusei's message. If I hadn't gotten that message, I probably would have just gone down the path of destruction. I'm in your debt. Please take this card for me.
What card?
Queen of Thorns. Oh. It's actually a decent synchro monster.
Though I think if I had a synchro package, it would need to be a, probably a zombie synchro, which I think there's some. You're really at the ARCADIA movement, right? Yeah, I was kidnapped and mind-controlled by them. I feel the need to ask, was something similar done to you?
No idea you were a friend of Yusei's.
I mean, neither did I at the time. He's brainwashed there and just got his memories back.
Brainwashed?
Crossroads of Chaos has revived King Hades and Plague Spreader Zombie.
Yeah. I am pretty good at getting out low-level stuff. What level is Revived King Hades?
If he's level 6, I could summon him really easily with Plague Spreader Zombie. If he's any other level, it's a crapshoot.
That's what they were doing over there.
Hello, character who will be, like, even less, like, even more of a fucking footnote next season. Too bad Mad Mauler isn't in this game. Oofy? Hey, Bathwater. I'm sorry I couldn't stream yesterday. Would I like Darktide? I would, yes. There's a lot of things I'd enjoy. Bathwater, I have good news. I actually finally got affiliate. Not running ads yet. I haven't, like, signed anything yet. But, you get Crossroads of Chaos, I have to beat the game. Oh, gosh. But I'm gonna get... Hopefully I'm gonna get some emotes made. I might make my own, see how well I can do that with pixel art. We'll see. Yeah, and then I'll start... I'll try to figure out a way to prevent pre-roll, and also do... I know there's some way to prevent, like, the automatic ones. I haven't set that up just yet, but... when I do. Mr. Kizazinski, see that you're here too, that's great. Mr. Fudo, Mrs. Zinsky, Director Goodwin would like to see you now. When I do start the final chapter, I can get Light of Destruction and Phantom Darkness so I can pull Honest. The problem with Honest is I'm not running light monsters. Like, I have very few light monsters, and I think Honest only works on light monsters. Though, no, even the machine deck wouldn't use that many of them. If I made a light deck, I'd run Honest... I'd run 4 copies if I could. That's how good Honest is. Goodwin, what does he want with us? Why was his name changed from Godwin? We all know it was symbolic. He has something very important to discuss with you regarding the Crimson Dragon and the Signers. I'll go on, so please just head down there when you're ready. You say, do you think we can trust Goodwin? He's already done so much I can't forgive. And I get the feeling he might do more. Yeah, I don't feel like I know the guy that much. What'd he do, you say? I had that vision at the Fortune Cup. Remember what happened yesterday? Satellite is in danger. The only one who seems to know anything about this mystery is him. So in order to get some information out of him, you're going to let him lure you in? Yeah, most important thing right now is to get to the bottom of this. Well, you guys have fun, I guess. Now I'm gonna go out drinking. What's with you? You're thinking of taking Goodwin's bait. Hey, was that box always there? Yes, it means I get to learn the truth behind that vision I saw. Jack! How's it going, buddy? You got completely oblivious to everything that's gone on between these two. Jack, dude, how's it going? Come on, bring it in. I know you're not very huggy, but it's been a while. No, please, YUGIOH, let go. No, he's hugging me again. He's doing it again. Oh, God. You say, get him off me. Get him. Wait. No, he's going for my wallet again. I knew you're going for my wallet. Let go. Come on. I haven't seen you in a while. You owe me money. I do not owe you a damn thing. You've never bought me a shit. You know I don't owe you money. Very yandere-esque Carly out to kill you, Jack. Out to corrupt him. Well, actually, no. Out to kill him, because after he dies, then he can come back as a Dark Signer. And they can rule together. Satellite is really in danger. I'm gonna do what I can to stop the threat. You're saying that's the fate of the Signers? Hey, by the way, isn't that... YUGIOH? YUGIOH? What are you doing here? Doing the accent makes my noise thing get it. What are you doing here? Jack, buddy! More than that, you're still alive. Glad to see it. Probably makes Jack her consort. She has more authority than Jack. Rule together. He's king consort, but that's still king. I feel like she would make him king consort rather than prince consort, solely because she likes him, likens the idea of him becoming a king again. You know? Because he was king of the ring, be king of the darkness. Her would be empress. I don't know, I feel like she'd like the name of queen, even if functionally she's an empress. Well, like, oh, YUGIOH, good to see you, man. How's it been? Were you dead? Apparently our old friend here was captured by the ARCADIA movement. Oomphy make me a king consort? No, Bathwater. You are my court jester. Is that an actual empress in your fan game? Yeah. Huh. Imagine us meeting again at a place like this. He's like got one hand on his wallet. Like, imagine funny us meeting again. You see how it is? What? Court jester is basically a do-nothing job, Bathwater. I don't want to fuck you especially. We don't have much time. Please continue this conversation on the way to meeting Director Goodwin. Let's get going. Chapter 5, Fate. Signers versus Dark Signers. You don't want a do-nothing job? Well, this is a job of being funny. Which for you is basically doing nothing. Because you're funny, Bathwater. You're the Uncle Ruckus of my chat room, and I will hire you to be such. Now get Dark Arm Dragon? Yeesh. Welcome, signers. It's unfortunate that it's taken this long to get you all here, but alas. That would imply you hate your own race? Nah, it was more on the like I said, I had this discussion a while ago when we were playing Epic 7 about, like, racist characters. If you make a character racist, then they're really just... no one's going to like them. But I had to point out that you were like, does that mean I'm not liked? And I said no, because of the Uncle Ruckus exception. Which means if you're racist, but really, really funny, people will still like you. That's more what I'm referring to. I am simply glad that I can be here with you all today. Hey, I met 3 of these signers already. Actually, 4. I've known 4 of these people. And I don't have a tramp stamp. It's not a... Alright. Something smells fishy about this guy. Yeah. Say, is that a condor symbol on your chest? In fact, is that the, That looks like the, Nazca Line condor on your chest. Nazca Lines, are those, related to anything we're fighting by any chance? Goodwin, what is it that you want? Well, well. Doesn't seem like there's too much love for me here, does it? Very well then, let's move on to the main topic at hand. Behold! Oh, he's the definitive leader of all the Dark Signers. Okay. This is something So, interesting thing. This game came out, like, 4 episodes before the reveal of Goodwin, so this... I think it actually did spoil Goodwin's, traitorous thing before then. At least, in America, I should say. I think it did spoil it for me. But... in this shot specifically, you can see something that is a spoiler for something that hadn't happened in Japan yet. Can you see it? Look at the left hand of the dragon there. What it's holding there is the dragon's heart. And that wasn't part of the dragon before this game. And that is, you're not gonna see it in this game, but that's... the hell's his name in English? In Japanese, his name is Luca. Leo, that was his English name. That is Leo's signer mark. That, reused music from 2008? Ah, yeah, sure enough. Lester. No. I mean, Leo. Yeah. It's, that's Leo's signer mark from the only plot-relevant duel he has left. Where he becomes a signer. Apparently they intended to do that sooner, but Crow becoming the, like, taking Goodwin's... Actually, I think Yusei took Goodwin's, and Crow took Yusei's old one, I think was what it was. But Crow coming as a signer because he was really popular, and it couldn't have been... Some people say it was to sell Blackwing's cards. It wasn't, because those cards hadn't even been printed yet when he started airing. This is the temple that lies beneath the mansion... Ugh. Hiccups. Okay, you can see it a lot better here. That looks just like the mark we all have. Blackwings first showed up in the set Crimson Crisis. Yeah, and Crow's expanded role was already being written before that came out. The Crimson Dragon. That's right. It's the mark of the signers, passed down as a celestial legend. I'm sure you all saw it, too. The vision that the Crimson Dragon showed us during the Fortune Cup. Yeah, we did. Third 5D set came out in 2009 for us, late 2008 for Japan. It was the third one, but... yeah, Crow was already being written before the cards came out, was my point. Like, yeah, that hadn't come out yet, but the cards weren't... Like, yeah, I'm sure the cards might have come out before he showed up on screen, maybe. Or maybe at the same time he came on screen. But there was no way for them to know, and the season was already, like, fully written. At least the first part of the series. It was entirely in the writer's room that it was decided to expand his role. Possibly too much, and then in the next season, way too much. That was all part of its guidance for us. You all coming to New Domino City was also part of the path that it laid out for us. You're saying we were led there? No, it was all part of your plot to trick us into going there. This has got nothing to do with the Crimson Dragon. We choose our own fates. That in itself is the destiny brought forth by the power of the Crimson Dragon. I am merely following the guidance of the Crimson Dragon, that is all. Do you really expect us to believe that? What you believe is up to you. But as long as you are signers with power granted by the Crimson Dragon, you cannot escape fate. If everything is destiny as you say, is it also destiny that I have this power at all? This miserable power that's hurt so many, has caused me to be hated and feared by everyone? You've sworn allegiance to Magic Blue. Akiza. But without that power, you all would never have met and your fates would still be unknown. Such is the case for you too, Luna. Me too? You were all selected to be the reincarnations of the legendary signers. This is a fate that was promised a few thousand years ago. You cannot fight against that. Hey, aren't there supposed to be 5 signers in all? There's only 4 here now. Does that mean YUGIOH? YUGIOH is connected to the spirit world too. No, it is not him. The 5th signer already knows of their power. Who could it be? Who in this room could it be? They just kind of stare at Goodwin. Don't look at me. When the time comes, they will appear before you. What do you mean? A few thousand years ago, all was nearly destroyed by Evil Incarnate, the king of the underworld. Not in your universe, somehow it's Carly? Everything's Carly in your universe. However, the Crimson Dragon descended and sealed away that evil into the ground. Said a few thousand years ago. Like, how many is a few? Like, between 5 and 10 or less than... You said a few, that implies less than 5, so... Before... after Ancient Egypt, which, to be fair, that's when the Nazca lines would have been. I think. Actually, I'm not too sure. I don't know Central American folklore too well. Or South American, great. I know a little bit about, like, Mayan and Aztec stuff, but... Those are the Nazca lines. Those which were sealed away as a forbidden part of history become active yet again. This is all the work of the Dark Signers. If our duels are based on the power of life, then their duels are based on the power of the underworld. You mean on the power of death? That's kind of what my power is too, but I suppose it's not power, just my archetype. Power of the underworld. Basically, within them is a limitless amount of power. Too violent for 4 kids. Point taken. That power has already exceeded even my own expectations. The recent events in Satellite have also occurred in the city. What? But that is only the beginning. What do you mean? Everything is still in the initial planning stages. The final plan is to ultimately revive the King of the Underworld. What happens when he is revived? Everything will be destroyed. Everyone dies. So, as signers, we're all gathered here to stop that from happening, am I right? Correct. The key to reviving the King of the Underworld is in the old NAD system in the bad area. Around that area, there are 4 devices used to control the power of the old NAD system. Never knew anything like that even existed in the bad area. Your mission is to seal those 4 control units. How do we do that? The Signer's Dragon cards that you have each obtained through your destinies are no regular cards. The power to seal the control units lies within those cards. The Ancient Fairy Dragon is one of those cards, right? Is that so, Bathwater? Thank you, thank you. I'll see what I can do with that. It is. Unfortunately, is currently in the hands of the enemy. And because of that, the spirit world is indeed in danger. We knew the Dark Signers were behind this. You must seal the control units if you want to save this world. Of course, the Dark Signers will do everything they can to stop you. I wonder if in this continuity, Red Eye's zombie dragon is the 5th Signer dragon, and it stands out completely by not being a dragon or a synchro. You do not defeat them. The threat to this world will endure. Defeat the Dark Signers and seal the control units. That is your destiny as Signers, according to the path set forth by the Crimson Dragon. Find it hard to believe such a story. There is something strange happening in Satellite. All of this is so sudden. I'm not sure what to think. I'll fight to protect Satellite, my home and the home of my friends. You say. Darksteiners are true companions in your fan game. Interesting. Except presumably Devack, who sucked. As long as that brings peace to the spirit world too. I don't care about destiny. I just know there are too many things I care about in Satellite to lose. I see. Whatever your reasons, as long as you can bring peace back to this world. Hey, how's it going? Hey, I heard everything from Mina. Dude, how old are you? Devack actually does get characterization more development, serving as a butler-like figure for Carly. Huh. Better than he's got now, because it's literally anything. Here we have Trudge, or as he's known in the Japanese, YUGIOH, which is the same as the name of the bully from Chapter 1 of the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, whom he also looks exactly like. And that scar on his cheek is... Actually, no, that connects to nothing. He had a scar on his hand, maybe, but No, he didn't stab himself. So, in the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, in Chapter 1, Yugi plays a game with... according to Kazuki Takahashi, it is supposed to be the same guy. Plays a game with this guy where they stack bills on their hands, and they use a knife to get them off. And however many bills they get with the knife, they get to keep. But if they cut themselves, they lose all the money. So it's a game to just... and then Ushio lost control of his greed, and he found he couldn't hold himself back from trying to... because it was a shadow game, from trying to take all the money. So the last minute, he tried to stab Yugi with it instead because he couldn't hold back his strength. But then, because he attempted to attack his opponent, he broke the rules and got a penalty game. If he'd stabbed himself in the hand, he wouldn't have instead seen all things as being worth immense amounts of money, and he just... they found him the next morning in a pile of leaves, thinking it was gold and jewels and money.
You all are gonna go and try to save Satellite, right? Let me come with you.
I want to help too. Let's take the helicopter.
Okay, let's go to the bad area first. Gather everything we need there.
I don't think it's going to be much, much more severe for the cheaters. Well, there is also the guy he burned alive. The guy was pouring vodka. He had it at a perfect angle. Yugi balanced a lighter on his hand. He said, "Don't bother trying to fire that gun at me." He had a gun in his other hand. Because if you do, it's gonna knock the lighter over, and all that vodka you've poured into your lap and all over you, it's gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna leave now. He just starts walking away. The guy takes a shot, it knocks the thing over, and it does in fact burn him alive. You don't see him again, so he might have killed him. Hey, Jackaboy. You're going too, right? Don't do anything to hold us back, okay? Remember that time... Remember the last time we dueled, Jack?
Yes?
Do you remember winning that duel? Oddly enough, I both do and don't. But I don't remember the win actually happening. Yeah. That happens a lot to people who duel me. What? Don't worry about it. This finally brings peace to the world. I promised Goodwin I'd get Daedalus Bridge completed.
Ready to go to the bad area? I've never met you. Are you cool?
Maybe.
Okay, helicopter should be here any second now. Foota.
What do you think? Brings back a lot of memories, huh? So does what I'm wearing. Much more positive influence on Morty than Rick. That is completely out of nowhere. Bringing up Rick and Morty stuff now? What'll I do to get ready? Let's make Crow a visit first. Gotta tell everyone that you're okay. Okay is a strong word for what I am, you say? You of all people should know this. Wonder if there's any new shit in here. Probably not, right? I guess I'll look if there's a new chest, but... there wouldn't be anything in the stuff. Man, this place is exactly as run down as it was before. What, you haven't cleaned up at all, you say? You didn't care about the hideout? Map showing who controls Satellite's turf on the desk. Yeah. Go to Crow's place and let him be the first to know you're okay. Sure, I can do that. Hey, Starchip Girl! Bring me some Starchips? Is that where you've been all this time, collecting them? I have quite a few. Let me see what you got. KC Mass Production. Academia Disc Blue, Yellow, Red, Yellow, Blue. Said it wrong. Locked out ones. I guess I'm kind of just saving up for the post-game reward. Dark Steiner dual disc, right. You might want to try to do a Dark Steiner cosplay. I've never gotten to do that in this game before. New pack added to the shop, good to know. Be able to dress as Colin? Be able to get the same thing Colin has. And here's Light of Destruction and Phantom Darkness. Honest is in here. So are the Light Sworns, actually. Phantom Darkness, I think Yubel's in here, but she wasn't very good at this time. I think the new Yubel cards actually only just came out. Lady in White as well. Is she one of the... Hey, you guys, don't stay out till late. Skull Servant, yes, I thought so. If it isn't you, say, it's been a while, bud. Crow, you went to prison again. Oh, hey, is that you, YUGIOH? Where have you been? I've been worried sick about you. Colin got caught and you go missing. I didn't know what was going on. Heard he was being brainwashed by those Arcadia movement guys. The what? Oh wait, looks like we gotta go take care of some business then. It fucking exploded yesterday, actually. That was yesterday? Numbers are all over the place. Shouldn't nearly be as strong as they used to be. What? That must have been what all the fuss was about yesterday. Oh well, it's not there anymore. Guess there's no need for us to head out there. Well, at least you're safe. Kids are worried about you. Maybe you should go speak to them. So what's the plan? Pretty much all the satellite is in really bad shape right now. Yeah, but it's always like this. No, I mean, it might explode. Oh, fuck. Collapse of the Arcadia movement is just the beginning. What do you mean? So what do you say, Crow? You want to come be a main character? You know what? I think I'll stay in my lane this time. Because I told Crow about what has happened. Huh? Oh! Are you serious? I know it's hard to swallow, but I've seen a lot of it firsthand. Man. I knew some strange stuff was going on around here, but I had no idea it was this serious. Been damage around here, too. Yeah, people are disappearing all over. Oh, they're just trying to escape the area. From what you just told me, they have all been involved in some kind of incident. What are you all gonna do about this? Gotta do something. I don't know about all this talk of fate and destiny. I just want to do what I can to help save Satellite. I'd like to go with you. I got these kids here to worry about. I definitely don't want to leave them alone, now that I know about this trouble going around. Doing the right thing. Besides, I'm not one of those signers anyway. I'll let YUGIOH pick up the slack for me. Yeah, this is literally them acknowledging, you're just gonna take up Crow's spot in the plot, but also do more than Crow did. Oh yeah, your dual runner's still right where you left it. Yeah, feeling something like this come up. This might come up. So I kept it running for you. Let's go get it. You go have a look around the area. Afterwards, I'll head to the hideout. Come get me after you checked out the dual runner. I've actually got enough money to get it, like, super jacked up now. Hit it behind this thing. See, since I hit it so well, pretty hard getting it out. Oh god, it's as ugly as I remember it. Exactly how you left it. Maybe you should take it for a spin. No, we should try out a little turbo dueling to break it in. Let me know when you're ready. Oh no. I have to turbo duel in this game. Another new pack added to the shop. Oh man, I wonder which one. Oh, they fixed this out. They cleared this out finally. The hell begins. Oh, God. Especially the infamous Gregor duel. Yep. I think I can make a functioning version of the Machina deck with fewer spells, because there's a lot of traps involved in here. Missing those card traders will suck. Oh, man. Let's go up to the friggin'... I guess we do need to upgrade my dual runner, too. Endurance is low. That's fine, just don't get hit. Let's alter it some. Nice, nice. Should probably add a shield to it. Alright, that's all the money I should spend on that for now. That's actually not bad. Let's run the simulator with this baby. Here we go. Dang it, missed the card. Dang it. Dang it. I'm terrible at this. Dang it. Card I finally get, and it happens to be on the cycle of that. Fuck. God damn it. There we go. Get over that, which gives me a way better time. There we go. Much better than the old record. Rank S. I got Speed Spell, Forbidden Chalice. Just do all these at least once. Trading card. Dual points. I remembered that. Just remember, if you're too fast on this map, you can actually run into, like, the edge of that hole when you go down it. Damn it, missed that. Ow. Thank goodness for the shield. Ate most of that. I think this is the map you want to try to grind cards on, because it's so short. S rank. I got Speed Spell Trade-In. Yeah, I don't think I run enough high-level monsters for that to be good. Speed Spell Cold Wave is real good. And Speed Spell Count Up. I'm actually not sure what that does. I think that's a Speed Spell only Speed Spell. Any of you ever tried to play, like, a Turbo Duel, like that as a format? It's... You basically need a computer to do it. Because there's so much to keep track of, and they didn't really release the cards frequently enough. Like, a bunch of cards that should be out there just aren't. See, this one's even shorter, but you have less chances to get cards because of the branch there. Ow. Yeah, that RNG got me. But still 50 seconds. S ranked. Lavadada. Speed Spell Reload, not bad, not bad. Stamping Destruction. If I were running dragons, sure. I have the extra difficulty modes for it. Let's try battle? Just try? All enemies have way more starting speed than you do in this game. I have no idea why, they just do. Probably so you have to actually play it. Not Mario Kart, you're literally just racing them. You can crash into them a little bit, though. You can also crash you. In battle mode, it's even harder to get cards. Owie. Especially since, although actually, since it's laps, it's easier to get cards, but it takes longer. If you just want to grind, try to get as many cards as you can, do probably Old Highway, or Old City. Just go for what you can find. I think the speed spell pack is in the shop now. I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of those. This is why I didn't overdo it on souping up my bike. There's still 2 more places for equipment I could have. Yep. Yeah, this thing's relatively low stamina. Can just put on a shield, it'll be fine. Because you're not gonna break your shield. Almost got that card. I coulda that time. We're about to lap all of them. They're all under there. Ba-boom! You didn't even finish your second lap yet, and I'm done. Lap 2 was real good, 50 seconds. Rank S for sure. DP perfect bonus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would not recommend battle as a way to grind. I did it once for the fun of it. Speed Spell Book of the Moon. Alright, that's not terrible. Speed Spell Painful Choice, also pretty good. Okay, so... let's try... yeah, removed all the speed spells from that. Let's see about what speed spells I can use. This doesn't help this deck, really. This could be fine. Although, again, in this game, you have to remove spells for speed counters. Remove speed counters for spells instead of requiring you to have them. Which makes it way slower than it's supposed to be. No. Removing 12 speed counters. Worthless, then. Oh, this is, that's a decent, like, thing. Rapid Shot Wing. And it works correctly. Reload, yeah. Speed Spell Shrink, sure. Soul Taker. Reload is when you have one or more. Though Shrink and Soul Taker are less good. Trade-in, at least, is a have. It seems the only ones... No. That'll be fine. Alright, that's got us some wiggle room. Let's add in some extra Sakuretsu armors. 2 more should be fine. You know, the maximum possible, because... why would you ever run less than 3 Sakuretsu armors in a deck? In Yu-Gi-Oh! Rare Metamorph seems just bad in this format. I'm gonna take that out, and... I might add in... oh wait, I know exactly the first card I should add in. What is it called? What the hell is it called? Ultimate Offering isn't banned. That's... Really? I know I've got this thing somewhere. Dark Bribe wouldn't be a terrible idea. Did I miss it? I know it's a trap. They're not looking at it. There it is. Stronghold the Moving Fortress. That was your name. Actually, getting those effects is really difficult. Honestly. Blast Sphere's kind of redundant. Armored Cyburn isn't great either. And replace those with extra copies of my gadgets so I can cycle my deck even better. And Scrap Recycler will also work with them. Where Arnie should be... Oh, hang on. Ancient Gears actually work with them. Didn't realize that. Boot Up Soldier, Dread Dynamo. Let me add those ones first. Boot Up Soldier. I can actually see myself getting use out of you. If I have any of the gadgets on the board, then he just is 2,000 attack. That's pretty good. Ancient Gear Gadgiltron Dragon. Pouring an eye in this bow, trapping in the damage strip. Tribute summon this card by triggering any of the fallen monsters, it gets the appropriate effect. Green Gadget, during battle between... Green Gadget gets piercing. Red Gadget, it inflicts battle damage, inflict 400 damage. Yellow Gadget, destroys your opponent's monster by battle, inflicts 600 damage. Okay, those are all okay, but having to tribute them out to summon it makes it very slow. Tribute summon this card by tributing one of these. Following effect. Green Gadget gets 300 extra attack. Red Gadget attacks directly and inflicts 500. Yellow Gadget destroys the monster by battle and inflicts 700. See, with only one tribute, I can see myself being able to use that. Now, let's see. Proto Cyber Dragon doesn't do crap. It just doesn't. Ceasefire. I have a lot of effect monsters out, so this is actually a very good, like, nuke. This is just... You know, this would work as extra material for tributing, because it's a trap monster. But that makes me wonder if I should remove a monster for it. I don't need Machina Peacekeeper. Well, hang on. Yeah, I really don't need it. Okay. I think this should function as a turbo deck. I must use my keyboard there. I was like, I'll type it in, that'll be faster. Machina speed. Okay, okay.
So, I think this deck should function. Will it beat Greiger? With enough tries, yes. Because I've got enough busted shit in here. You know, I've got 3 Sakuretsu armors. I've got 3 compulsory evacuation devices. I've got Dimensional Prison. I've got ways to get around his annoying crap. Once he gets his Earthbound Immortal out. I have ways to kill his Earthbound Immortal. Yes, I'm already prepping meta for a duel I'm not going to have for at least I'm probably not going to do it this stream, I hope. I'm already prepping because that duel sucks so much. But I also want this to be a decent turbo deck that I can just use. That I can dual Crow with it here. If it's really bad, I'll go buy some, like, turbo dual packs. But I think I'm using decent ones and a lot of traps. It really is meta in this game to use a lot of traps because of how your speed counters work. And just try to use speed spells that don't cost speed counters. Ones that require you to have some, and not too many either. Wait, hang on. Can I finally go to the basement here? I can! You fuckers can't stop me anymore! Apparently, it happened because I just couldn't remember it. So you can move that and just go get it, but also if you come out from it, you can get it anyway, so like... Let's do it like this. DP code for 1000 DP, not bad, not bad. DP code for 1500, pretty good. That's tricky there. Wait, hang on. Aha, I remembered this. You can actually... Yeah, you can push a block into that spot, I think. So it takes a little bit of doing. So why do I want to? That didn't do anything. Hang on, actually... Yeah, rough style. I can just do that. Let's look at this new outfit I found. New wardrobe, yeah. Yes, image. What was rough style again? Oh yeah, it's wearing nothing. It's called being naked. Maybe I should go for a more purple look. I still only have the 5D standard deck. Yeah, purple hat. Yeah. Hummity hum.
wouldn't let me... You can't go through like that. Pushing it up would hurt. Pushing it down hurts. I don't know how to do that one. This really doesn't do anything. Wait a sec. Can I... Yeah, I don't know why it acts like some great travesty has occurred when you reset. Okay, that's only one there. I should have looked at the map a little, because there is a thing there. How do I get to that, though? Does it have to come from the other side to do that? I don't know why this is here. You can't really... You get right here to push it? Yes, you can, actually. Hang on, then. Fast-forwarding through that. Okay, okay. I think I see what to do. Alright, with that, you can now move this, and there's a hole under here that you can push that into so it's out of the way. Now, yeah, I'm gonna save my... I'm gonna scum it out, yeah. To get back up there, you have to do that, but to get... Dang it, you basically have to do this multiple times to make it work. Do the hard one first, I guess. Star chip, good, good. Not really a point to this spot. Oh, Prebons! Hey, you were in my loaned deck. Good to see you, you psychic weirdo. If I can remake a better version of that deck, I'd like to. Alright, now we gotta do it. Wait, there's a DP code in there. Alright, then it was super worth it to do it like that. Alright, we have to go through one more time. Yeah, the last item. Because they set it up so you have to choose. It's like choosing between children. Luckily, I don't want kids, so it's not a difficult choice. Last item is... Magical Android. Oh, actually getting a lot of the pieces of that old deck. Only the two of them are down here. It's probably on purpose. Yeah, that was fun. I'm not great at, like, movement-based puzzles, because... my brain don't good so do with spatial stuff. Completely useless heap of scrap. Don't talk about your mother like that. I think I cleaned out the rest of this place already. In my flashback. You know what's weird? It's not weird that Yusei was holding onto my deck for me. It's weird that he brought it with him when he ran away from Satellite. And that means he lost it in prison temporarily and got it back. Hello, small child. Code's pretty cool, huh? Still a little big for me, but I'll grow into it. Yeah, and it'll look pretty damn cool once you do. Don't tell any of the adults I sweared at you. They're not allowed to know. You know what? Actually, I have an idea. Instead of purple... Why'd I go into items? What's wrong with me? Instead of purple, a color that... good here. Orange. Yeah, because now it is paying homage to the, now, the orange, in my mind at least. Yeah, that pays homage to the protagonists of, like, Sacred Cards. Or maybe I'll play again on this channel at some point. I play it once. You and your dual runner ready to go? Alright, let's do this. Been a while. You wanna run over the rules real quick just to be sure? No, I remember Turbo rules. Anything you need me to explain all that? Let's go! It is a little silly that your shield shows up in Turbo Duels. Oh yeah, it's Speed World 2, which was the revised version. I changed the name of the recipe, but that didn't change the name of the deck currently. There we go. Speed World 2. We each have a speed counter. And I believe Speed World 2, there's intrinsic effects just on Speed World that, yeah. You remove... Okay. You remove speed counters, 4 of them to inflict 800 damage, not worth it. 7 to draw a card. 10 to destroy a card on the field. Summon my Drillroid to attack. End turn. Up to 2 speed counters. Sonic Duck. Yeah. It beats over my thing. Sakuretsu armor. Your duck explodes. Speed spell reload. Alright. That could be bad for me. That's a face down. I draw. My counters go up. I don't have any of my gadgets out yet, so that doesn't help me. I summon my heavy mech support platform. And I activate its effect, equipping it to my Drillroid. This grants him 500 attack, and if he'd be destroyed, I can destroy it instead. Drillroid, attack directly. Fake Feather. Oh, you're fucking with me. Dang it. Well, bye, Heavy Mech Support Platform. Fake Feather is such a bullshit card. Hey, hang on. Why didn't it... Did Speed World 2 remove that? I thought taking multiples of 1,000 damage made you lose a speed counter. Is it only if it's over 2,000? That's a monster in defense? Very foolish, Crow. I'll draw. There's something. I summon Green Gadget. And activate his effect. I'll add Red Gadget straight to my hand. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Battle time. Drillroid, get rid of that thing. Its effect still activates. Though he still gets to avoid damage. Unfortunately, if it's destroyed by any means. But I'm still gonna make the attack. Your turn, Crow. We don't have anything actually strong. He doesn't. Good. Next turn. I'll draw. That's actually a pretty good draw. But I've got other stuff I'm working with here. I summon Boot Up Soldier, Dread Dynamo. And since Green Gadget's on the field, he has 2,000 attack. Let me see. At 7, I could use it to draw a card, but I don't know if I want to remove them for that. Drillroid, destroy his monster. You get to avoid some damage. But hate to tell you, it's not going to be enough, Crow. Green Gadget, waste your attack. Let me quick check exactly how you Boot Up Soldier, direct. We still didn't lose any speed counters. Speed World 2 does not have that mechanic? Can't keep me down for long. My turn. 8 counters. You gonna spend a bunch to draw a card, Crow? I think he actually is. Speed spell, Book of the Moon. I don't think it said you had to... Does it say you have to reveal a card in your hand? You set a card face down. That's concerning. I'll draw. Oh, it works on face-up stuff. I summon my Red Gadget. With his effect, I'll add Yellow Gadget to my hand. And then shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Red Gadget, go for the kill. Nope, you're not dead. You didn't have any kind of counter to that? Green Gadget attack. Okay, I think I've made a deck with enough removal backing up something of a gimmick. Okay, he had exactly enough speed counters for that to work. And he lives with exactly 100 life points. Smarty pants. Growroid, bring him down to it. End turn. It still has 2,000 defense, so... Actually, that card is still useful as, like, a blocker, even if I don't have one of my gadgets out. But then once I have a gadget out, it's aggressive. I've got 6 gadgets in my deck. Blackwing Sirocco the Dawn. Oh dear. Actually, I'm gonna get to use Stronghold to full power. You got me, Crow. Bye, Drillroid. Activate Trap Stronghold the Moving Fortress. It's summoned to defense, with 2,000 defense points. It's easier to get that effect off than I thought it would be. I summon Yellow Gadget. And with its effect, I'll add another copy of Green Gadget to my hand. Now, since all 3 gadgets are on the field, Stronghold the Moving Fortress jumps up to 3,000 attack points, and I reveal my boot-up soldier as well. And just for shits and giggles, Speed Spell Strength. Actually, it didn't matter what he did, because I could have just removed speed counters to deal direct damage to him. But this is funner. Stronghold. Finish it. Now, am I gonna draw that gear gadget support every time? No, but with me thinning out my deck via 6 gadgets, it's not gonna be never. You got some skills, I had you all wrong. You assumed I was unskilled, Crow? Yeah, big bonus there. You haven't lost any of your skills, have ya? Sure, I'm glad I took care of your dual runner. Hey, I got a present for you since you made it back home safely. What is this? Defense draw. Oh. You and Yusei aren't leaving right away, are ya? You should hang around a little more. Not much has really changed, though. Let me check what that card does, because that might actually be a good, turbo card. I remember what it does in the anime. I don't know if that's what it does here. Only during damage calculation during your opponent's turn, battle damage you would receive becomes 0, draw a card. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Honestly, that might be slightly over, definitely over Formation Union. I gotta do this real quick. Read it, even though it's identical. Interesting that Ancient Gear decided to cross over into the gadgets, the gear gadgets. Is like Crowler and regular Yugi crossing over their decks. It's weird. It was a strange decision. I'm not opposed to it, but it's odd. They both have gear in the name, so I guess it was natural. Ah. Alright. Hello, children. Everyone was so worried about you. Promise you won't go off anywhere by yourself again. Never. I thought I was never gonna see you again. I'm just glad you're back. I'm glad to be back too, kid. I didn't leave on purpose, I promise. I got brainwashed. Happens to, well, me. Where did Yusei say he was going? Where did you say you were going, Yusei? Say I say ah. You over here, maybe? Yeah, there he is. Yusei, YUGIOH. Long time no see. Holy fuck, Colin! Bro! Colin! Heard you didn't make it in the facility. What? What do you mean he didn't make it? Yusei, what happened to Colin while I was gone? He died in prison, dude. He fucking what? Harley's beloved? It's so weird to ship her with anyone other than Jack. Well, it looks like I'm back, in order to settle our unfinished business. Hello, only character potentially as axe-crazy as Yami Merrick. I hope you keep that title. Perfect timing, too. You're just the signer I need to defeat. Colin deserves to be in a straitjacket? Dark Colin, definitely. Back from the dead? I thought this was a 4 games... 4 games? 4 kids game. How the hell did you say the word dead, Yusei? That means that you're... Yusei. Not here for a rosy reunion. I am! Runs over, just hugs Con. Wait, no, you got... God damn it. Yusei, get him off me! No, he's going for my wallet again! Damn it, if it's not Jack, it's me! Come on, wiggles out of YUGIOH. Ah, dang it. Almost had his credit card this time. You sick son of a bitch. That thing's invalid anyway. Yeah, but you're trying to reinstate it, seeing as you're... I didn't really feel a pulse while I was, like, grabbing on you. Yeah, I'm undead now. I don't eat, or... My heart doesn't beat either. Oh, I use an undead deck. Not the same thing. Yusei found out Colin's middle name. Rosie? I'm here as a dark... Fuck, you threw me off my shit, YUGIOH. Here's a dark signer to declare war on you. Of course. I haven't forgotten what you did to me either. Did you? Bro, Colin, Yusei was gonna say he was the leader and turn himself in. What? Yeah, that's what he was going out there to do. He asked me to be there to see him off. Colin pulls out his gunblade. Oh, cool. Wait, no, YUGIOH. No, you can't have... Stop. YUGIOH's just trying to take it from him. Dude, it's so cool. Let me see. No, keep away from the trigger. You're gonna hit something. Dude, no, it's not a toy. You're wrong. Please just listen. I was trying to... I don't want to hear your stupid little excuses. Are you mad at me too, Colin? Besides, it's our destiny to fight. Colin, I mean... You started almost pushing a child off a cliff. You gotta admit, that was too much, dude. I'll be waiting at the place of our destiny. Control unit at the old NRD system. You'd better hurry. After the sun sets, it'll be too late. And I don't want to miss our chance. Sunset? You haven't heard? You signers sure are a slow bunch, aren't you? After the sun sets, the gates to hell will open and the king will rise again. Then all will be lost. Later. Where the fuck did he go? There was nothing but a sheer cliff edge there. Where did he physically go? We have to stop Colin. Head for the old energy system right away. I'm assuming a Dark Signer showed up at your place too, then? Yeah, it was, very distressing. It was Colin, who you guys didn't fucking mention was dead. Oh, fuck. Did we forget to tell YUGIOH about that? You say you've been with him longer. That's on you. I assumed you told him. Probably waited for Carly to pick him up. It is canon that Carly's the one who went and saw him. I think we're gonna see that a little. Oh, you mean Colin. No, yeah. Misty came to my place. Told me to come to the control unit, the old energy system. Ah! Not blind, you all. Akiza Azinski. I'll be waiting for you, not as a Dark Signer, but as an older sister looking for revenge. I really don't think I killed a child. I feel like I'd remember something like that, Misty. I'm not saying I didn't, but... Aw, man. I feel bad if I did that. I'm like doing a new... like trying to cleanse and... I was being controlled... with this pompadour guy... The sign says Sayer was here. You cannot escape this fate. You're a Signer and I a Dark Signer. This is how it must be. The time is drawing near. What is that supposed to mean? When the sun sets today, the King of the Underworld will begin his advance into this world. What? Let's settle this before that happens. Consider it a continuation of last time. Ah. This version actually kind of fills in the plot hole of why the hell did Colin just let you I guess it was only Misty who kind of just let Akiza leave. Whereas Colin just kind of accepted it as a draw, but he was winning. Looks like we don't have much time. I'm going to head over there now. Akiza. What do you mean we don't have much time? Colin had you say dead to rights? Yeah, he crashed. Well, it seems the deadlight is sunset today. Shit. I don't think she said anything about that. Maybe she did. I was distracted. She was remarkably sexy, you say. You don't understand. Like, by God. I thought she was attractive before, but now it's like, it's absurd. Jack, what the hell are you talking about? What? Was Colin not sexier than before? Well, of course he was. He was slightly undead. What? You know, vampires. Oh, no, now I get what you're going for. No, okay, yeah. So they're all, like, slightly sexier than before, at least. Yeah. Do you think we should... No, right, end of the world, right. Fateful encounter with the Ashen Witch. In that case, we better get there as soon as we can. Jack. Colin showed up at my place. What? Colin's still alive? He's a Dark Signer now. Yeah, I'm still kind of pissed at you guys for not telling me Colin died in fucking prison. It didn't come up in conversation until now. I don't know. I feel like that would have come up right the fuck away, you say. Though I feel like I kind of knew. What? I don't know, I have this image of this fat guy locking him in a cell and then he turns into smoke. What? Still hates me for what happened back then. That wasn't your fault. Guess it's too late for that now, huh? He's really a Dark Signer. We have no choice but to fight him. Right. He wants to try and destroy Satellite, then it's up to us to stop him. Jack, a Dark Signer came and talked to you too, right? Yeah. Jack. Carly, is that you? You're a Dark Signer. How did this happen? Baby girl? Oh, my dear Jack. You want to know, you must come visit me. Polly.
I'll be waiting for you at the control unit of the old energy system.
Was someone I'd never seen before. Real punk. I'm gonna go put him in that place. I really like this characterization for Jack, because even Yusei can tell he's kind of lying. Now, to be fair, not all the Dark Signers are people we know. At least 2 of them are gonna be people we've never actually fucking met before. Devack, Devack at least has some connection to Luna. But, like, I forget Spider Guy's name. But none of us know... Actually, I guess the other signer does know him. Within Grieger, Yusei met Grieger once. Roman, that was his name. Magic to raise a labyrinthine castle above the energy reactor. Ah, damn it. Now I gotta do an entire dungeon crawler. I'm playing Elder Scrolls Arena again. And YUGIOH, you're always on about your old dungeon crawling RPGs. You lead us through this. God damn it. It just turns into a completely different game for like 3 hours of going through. Like, damn it. Fuck it. Well, shit. We don't have much time. I'm heading out. I'll go too. I have to protect Satellite, and to settle my feud with Colin. You think Colin's still cool with me? He didn't really mention you. Damn it. Hello, small children.
Oh, there you are, YUGIOH.
Carl usurps control of the king of the underworld, becomes a dark goddess. Never been here before, so I thought I was gonna get lost. Yeah, this is... actually, kids are pretty safe most of the time. You're not connected to... Technically, you're connected to my gang, but my gang doesn't exist anymore. Actually, I think most of the gangs don't exist anymore. It's pretty safe. People will defend children on the streets here. I'm gonna give Leo a map. Who needs a map? Someone shoot me for making that joke.
Dark Signer showed up earlier. Said the ancient fairy dragon had been sealed away. I want to go to the spirit world to try and free her. Would you come with me?
I'm coming too. Can be useful even though I'm not a signer, you know? Leo, you can't, dude.
You can't come with, Leo. You gotta be... You're not connected to the ancient fairy dragon.
Mister, I have no personality. I wouldn't say he doesn't have a personality. I'd say his personality... I'd say he is a perfectly functional minor character. Yeah, you know, he's got this sort of... His sister is one of the most special people in the world, connected to both this ancient signer prophecy and the spirit world, and he's not. And him trying to prove himself as someone worthy. I think Leo has a good character, like, buried in there. And I almost think that making him a signer actually cheapens him somewhat. Because I think if he had gotten to be the effective normal of the group... You meant Devack? Oh. Right. Yeah, Devack is nothing. In fact, I'm told his Tag Force storylines are just, you're literally the only person who bothers to talk to him. Because even the other Dark Signers think he's really boring, and there's nothing to him. Then, what am I supposed to do? Guard our bodies? All Devack is an obstacle. Yeah, because, like... The easiest way to fix it, in theory, at least giving him more, like, presence and menace, would be if it was literally him in the spirit world, and not, his apes, Zaman. Yeah. If it had been literally Devack, and not Zaman, is like, oh, he has a connection to the spirit world too. The Dark Signers have their own guy who can do that. And then they could even expand on that. Maybe show when he was a kid, he was connected to some part of the spirit world he was supposed to guard. But he got too old or something. Like, give him any backstory. There's so many easy ways to do it too. Wait until our battle is over, please. Actually, guard our unconscious bodies, Leo. It'd be very useful. Devack gets nothing. Yeah. Devack gets nothing, and therefore he is nothing.
YUGIOH, please come with me. Thank you. Feel a lot better if you're by my side. I'll be here waiting for you, so just come talk to me when you're ready. I don't have a lot of time, so try not to take too long.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm just gonna... All I know about Devack is that he hates the signers for some reason, yeah. I haven't read the 5D's manga as yet. Is it any... Does it give him anything to do? To be fair, maybe you haven't read it either. Devack gets nothing. I almost wonder if I should run double cost on in this deck over something just as a half-decent beat stick. Because I don't have anything for him to get his effect off for, really. Like, Bloodsucker just doesn't get to do much. Roman Goodwin gets a new alter ego called Skeleton Knight, and he uses a health-themed zombie deck instead of spiders. Of course, Goodwin is the main villain of the manga. Oh, you have read it. Okay. I know about the end, where... The end only further cements my theory about what Z1 was supposed to be. Because when Yusei is getting, like, a wish, one of the potential futures of himself is Z1. And that just tells me that's what they planned. Carly doesn't get to do anything? Like, is she not even a dark signer? Ready to go to the spirit world? Okay, let's go. Close your eyes and take my hand. When did you learn how to do this? Oh, Luna, YUGIOH! I've been waiting for you. Toronka! It's weird what names they leave untranslated in this stuff. Where's Regulus? These, captured. Captured? What could have happened? Dark Signers are not even a thing in the manga except for Roman and Rex Goodwin. Carly and Colin get cameos, but that's it. Oh. Right when they were about to catch me, Regulus sacrificed himself for me. Don't tell me you... I'm so sorry. I bow my head in shame. That means Regulus is in the Zeman's castle now, right? I would say so, yes. Not much time, so we'll have to split up. Grieger does get some manga exclusive cards. That's interesting. Grieger, I feel like, has the least to do among the Dark Signers. Like, Devack at least represents the threat to the spirit world. Grieger is just there to duel Yusei once. Like, he doesn't have a personal connection, and he's not a threat to anything we care about other than the basic. But Grieger at least had a character that we got to see early on, and it was fun to see him again. Just to be Devack's replacement, and he's still better than Devack is the thing. I'll go with Toronka to save Regulus. YUGIOH, you're actually good at the card game, so you go beat the actual mastermind. I'm glad we've attributed this correctly. Also, if Regulus has been captured again, I'm gonna level with you, Luna. I ain't doing shit. You're dueling him. He's been mind-controlled again. Yeah, I kind of figured after how upset you were last time. You haven't told anyone about that yet, right? No? I mean, yeah, I haven't. No, I didn't tell anyone. Yeah, okay. Just look for him, beat him up, test out your karate on him or something. Karate? Why do you assume I know karate? Is it because I'm Japanese? I feel like you're taking the wrong thing from what I said. You know karate, don't you, YUGIOH? Hi-ya! Look, I know how to kick the fuck out of a bastard, but, isn't this Zeman guy a monkey or something? I feel like all his men are monkeys, so he must be one too. Yeah, kinda, yeah. I can't... Look. I'm only man 1. I need at least 99 more to take out a gorilla. I don't know what you're referencing, but it sounds stupid. It is. This is serious. The only way to win is if we all work together, okay? Zeman the Ape King, so yeah. I know Zeman is a gorilla. I was saying my character YUGIOH doesn't know. He's never seen him. No, that's right. Greiger dueled Crow, not Yusei. Greiger was more a tool to make Crow seem cool. Don't do anything too risky until we get Regulus out of harm's way. Now, it was cool for Crow as a non-signer to beat a Dark Signer, because he wasn't a signer yet. Well, at least I know I can count on you, YUGIOH. What is that supposed to mean? Why, nothing at all, Taranka. Let's get going. Oh, Carly and Misty managed to outlive their boss. Technically, all of them outlive Roman, because all of them, except maybe for Devack, come back to life after the defeat. Ever seen this plant in New Domino City? Maybe something unique to this world. A bush? They outlive him as Dark Signers. Oh. Man, I do not remember how that went then. It has been a while since I last watched 5Ds. Maybe I should again soon. I have other stuff I very recently added to my watch list that I really want to watch now. And I'm reading a different manga. It's unrelated to Yu-Gi-Oh! Though I should read Yu-Gi-Oh! R at some point. Devack was the first one to go. Yeah, Devack being first makes sense. Then Greiger, then Colin, and then Roman. That's weird. I remember Roman being right before Goodwin, but maybe that's only in this game? To make him more menacing or something? Intruders. Which way? That way, to detention room. Do-do-do. Bright orange is perfect for sneaking in. Carly and Misty were defeated next, and then it was Goodwin. Ah. Oh yeah, this one. My stats sticking out of the ground here and there, maybe you can use them. Y button to retry, erase any item info gained on the map. Alter with a symbol carved was similar to a minus staff. Course. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of this game where you have to fight Roman right before Goodwin. Door seems to be closed shut. Take a closer look at it, you notice writing on it. All the altars are lit, the door leading to the throne chamber will open. I don't think I want to use a staff on that. That seems foolish. I don't remember how these work. Okay, I think that's the correct place to start. Roman is the first Dark Signer fought in your fan game. Let me think here. This is a critical step. Nah, I need to do that one last, because of how that sets up. All naturally born as Dark Signers. Oh, no. This is based on when. This isn't based on which one. Then in that case... what I can do... do the one in the middle. That one's kind of mean, I think. Like, you have a 50-50 chance to just fuck yourself over. Although I guess you are doing it out of order by doing that. You're kind of doing it starting from the bottom and counterclockwise. There we go. There's also the schmuck bait of trying to use a minus staff on this door, but it doesn't do shit. How did you fool get in here? Have my minions been sleeping on the job again? Sleeping, no. It matter not. Just like the other spirits, you too will be of good use to Devack. Consider it an honor to be crushed by my own two hands. What is this? My minus staff. Our minus powers are repelling each other. They're out of control. You leave me no choice. I must take you down in a duel. Yeah, but I'm gonna search your throne room for free shit first. What? Kleptomaniac? What? Wait, where did you find that? Dark Resonator? The Dark Tuner. Or is there a trading card in here? Nice throne. What? Don't fucking ignore me. Okay, I remember the first time I played this game, this was a somewhat difficult duel? Maybe? Or maybe I'm thinking of... I might be thinking of Devack's duel, only because Luna has a lot of healing effects. My stabs are malfunctioning, our life points will be reduced each turn. That's what it is. I don't remember that being too big a deal. Only Resonator in this game. The only one? Ape of Mountain. He has such a monkey face. And her bad reaction to Samochi? Yeah, she's running bad reaction, which... It's not a bad card, it's not a bad deck setup, in theory, but... Ouchies. Alright, he's going first. I have drawn only spell cards so far. That is not an improvement. I play my Zombie World field spell. Now I'll play Call of the Mummy. And now, card destruction. I'll discard these last 3 cards to draw 3 new ones. And I choose Field Barrier. For a level 5 monster, you could use Call of the Mummy. Yeah. So that's why I played that out first. Put my Deslacuda down. And a bottomless trap hole just in case. So, my field spell is protected. I've got that set up, but I'm relying on top decks, although Deslacuda will help with that a little bit. In theory. Ouchies. You are ridiculous. I love friggin' Zemon's face here. Ah, Berserk Gorilla. How about no? Into the hole. Get in the hole. There you go. Dark Resonator. I prevented him from synchroing. Though, maybe I should have saved it for a synchro attempt. Damn it, I don't get the effect off Deslacuda. Alright, if I draw a high-level zombie, I can summon it out for free. Not high-level, but still a zombie. This gives me an alternate way around this. Joke card you found online called Berserk Gorilla's Ugly Cousin. I'll admit I'm curious. Pyramid Turtle attack. Pyramid Turtle dies. Unfortunate. Every turn you must hit your opponent or this card will be mad, very mad. Oh ho. Alright. With Zombie World out, Zombie Dragon is remarkably powerful. Because it's gonna get me ahead on the board. Because I'm gonna have his tuner on my side. God fucking damn it. Son of a bitch! Son of a... Aw, oh, damn it. Yeah, that's game over at that point. Hand empty, my ace card destroyed because of a fucking... Of course he pulls fucking Shrink. Bullshit. Instead of this intelligent play, he just... Fuck. Of course, I'm gonna get Yu-Gi-Oh'd once every day. A joke card called Kaiba Hate. Alright. A lot of joke cards just don't land for me, because it's like, the joke is... it's a little silly. There's Berserk Gorilla. Let's hope I draw something to beat that. Ask your opponent if he likes Seto Kaiba. If he says yes, smack him and steal his deck. Card's effect allows you to not be arrested if caught. Yeah, I don't get to use Des Lakuta's effect again. Alright, does he have another thing? Luckily, I have 2 Books of Life in my hand that... actually, those won't help a lot. Obviously, yeah, that's not what I'm getting at when I talk about that. I'm saying I don't find the joke especially funny, is my point. Ouchies. Activate its effect. If he has a counter to this, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Red Eye Zombie Dragon to attack. Okay. Another one called the Thirsty Pharaoh. Okay. Tell you what. I hate doing this, but... it worked. Not a zombie, so I don't get to summon it back. It was a bit unfortunate, but whatever. And to make sure he can't get it back either. Remove your Berserk Gorilla from... Okay, well, I still removed it from play. And no, I didn't. Alright, fine. Both losing life points, I'm slightly lower. Sets a monster in defense. End turn. Next turn. Draw. He does still have it in his grave. Alright, let's try this again. Book of Life. Remove your Berserk Gorilla from the graveyard. Summon my Pyramid Turtle in attack mode. Found a funny one called Stop Defense or Else. Does it, is it Stop Defense, but you get to slap them if they don't? Opponent constantly defends, stalls the whole duel, and you only have, like, a quarter of your deck left, and it's taking forever. You get up from your seat and smack your opponent as hard as you can. Fair enough. Alright. What's interesting is he's running Dark Resonator, which is a Fiend, which I actually do have Fiend countering in this deck. Because of those, mites in my hand. We're both losing life points. Slightly lower, so he gets to stall some. I win the Mystical Cheater of the Lamp. That's how the lamp was back in the day, to be fair. Draw. Summon Pyramid Turtle again. And it's another Dark Resonator. At least both turtles are gonna get over it. And then the zombie dragon can attack directly, and now he's the one on a time limit, not me. You win. Your opponent loses. He gives up Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. Enough said. It's very old internet. Forever like that. Owie. Owie. Another defense position monster. I'm gonna call it the hardest card to play in the world. If I can do any damage to him this turn, he's done for. Well, let's summon more monsters to try to hopefully get over whatever. Fusion, all 5 pieces of Exodia, Final, Dark Paladin, Mirage Knight, and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. You played this, you lose the duel. You play this card at all? Theoretically... Nimble Momongas, glad I pulled that out. Although, he's gonna gain life points off him, so I might not kill him. Dang it. No, I know what you mean. Yes, I don't need to check. He played a card face down. The fucker found a way to barely survive this turn. Yes, I'm done checking. God. I don't really need to check. I know what the card does. I'm really not checking them. He's still behind, but... Alright. There's more life points than he should. He's really thinking about this. Set a monster in defense. Alright, I win. In fact, I'll just let the minus staff finish you off. Ouchies. I did it. I won. 3 for human defeating the ruler of the spirit world. Yeah. 'Cause you suck. His deck actually has a weird amount of stall in it with those dark resonators and the nimble Momongas. Let him just barely eke out extra turns to maybe burn you out. Your abilities are impressive. It'll take more than that to defeat me. YUGIOH. Unicorn Lion is here. Is it weird that I'm less happy to see you? Lend me your minus staff. Prepare yourself, Zeman. YUGIOH, Regulus! Ah. Hey, what's happening? Draw! The roar! Go, Regulus, get him! You fool! You think you've won? You weaklings couldn't hold a candle to our king, Devack. Arg! Devack! This should free the ancient fairy dragon, right? Yes, it should. I don't fucking know if it did, but it should have. Oh. Thanks to your efforts, I have finally returned. Ancient fairy dragon! Hey, what's up? Do I get a, dragon friend, or... You have a weird, gross zombie thing. That's as good as you're getting. That's fair. Ancient fairy dragon, are you alright? Wait, what do you mean weird and gross? He's a spirit too, isn't he? Zombies are still spirits. Yeah, racist. The ruler of the spirit world is racist against zombies.
I can understand that zombies are natural and a part of life and still think they're weird and gross.
Yeah. Ancient Fairy Dragon, are you alright?
I am indeed, Regulus. I can't thank you enough for all your help.
There's no need for such words. It's merely carrying out my duties. Why didn't you duel him? You just honest him. Wait for him to pull out his bullshit and then use honest.
And you, Luna, because of your strength, peace has finally returned to the spirit world.
You guys just like... arms crossed, like... Because of Luna's strength, huh?
On behalf of everyone in this land, allow me to express my gratitude. I thank you. You're welcome. I'm just sorry it took so long. Anyway, I couldn't have done anything at all by myself. Maybe so.
YUGIOH, Torunka, you're putting me on the same level as him? Look, he gave me a deck. That is the extent of his ability to assist. Actually, no, he gave me the minus staff. I gotta give him credit. He made it possible for me to do the duels. Still, I'm the one who actually beat the big bad. Yeah, Regulus did the fucking fight. I played the card game. I feel like I'm really being shafted here. I think Luna did as much as Torunka.
Without your assistance, Zeman would have continued to rule the spirit world.
Ah, really? It was nothing. We're happy to help.
Everyone, thank you so much for all of your help. I really appreciate it. Although it is yet too early to say that we have found true peace. The other world shall face a terrible crisis. It must be averted at all costs. Yes, if we don't seal the control units quickly, King of the Underworld will be revived.
My, that sounds fucking terrible. You guys doing something about that? You've got 3-ish friends doing something about it.
Indeed. We haven't much time until the King of the Underworld returns. And in fact, your brother Leo is now battling with a dark signer by the name of Devack.
He is?
Yes, he fights hard, but he is outmatched. There is no time to lose. You must go to him post-haste. Be careful. All of the dark signers use special cards. Special cards? Yes, the Earthbound Immortals, which are just like the dragons you signers use. Just like them? I mean, they're nothing like them in function or form, but they're just like them. Each of them have different, unique, and powerful abilities residing within them. You must approach with extreme caution. Okay. It's really far from the bad area of the control units. Even if we leave now, it may be too late.
Hey, you're not whipping out now, are you?
No, but I just don't see how we can reach Leo in time.
And now that my magic's back, it'll be a cinch to send you right there in the real world. You can teleport us in the real world? Just look at me. Aren't I the cutest little spellcaster you've ever seen?
Could Torunka actually be some kind of amazing? Thanks so much, Torunka.
Yeah, the implication... I think in the anime they actually show it a bit. He is the Dark Sage, which is to say, he is the Dark Magician at his oldest and wisest.
Best of luck to you, Torunka.
Just leave it to me. Luna, YUGIOH, get ready.
Luna, YUGIOH, trust in your friends and never give up.
Despite my limitations, I will provide assistance to the best of my abilities. I'll be rooting for you. Come back and hang out again once your world is at peace, okay?
Thanks so much, everyone. I'll definitely be back soon.
Yeah.
Luna, YUGIOH, may the spirits protect you both.
Well,
looks like we're actually pretty close to the control units. Figured Torunka would teleport us somewhere way off course or something. Thanks, Torunka. Leo and Devack should be somewhere close by.
Yeah, let's just save. Close by. Oh, shit, yeah, they're like 20 feet this way, Luna.
Leo! Leo, you're going to be okay.
Nope. Took his soul. Ah, so the real signer decides to finally show up. I've been waiting for you, girl.
So you're Devack. What did you do to Leo?
We just had a little duel. We were getting ready to finish him off when you arrived.
No one finishes off my brother. Luna, that better only mean in a duel. Luna, you're not saying anything. You'll have to duel me first.
What a brave sister you are. As you wish.
I won't let you get away with what you did to Leo.
Beat him in a card game? Honestly, Leo seems fine. I don't think they were even doing a shadow game. Got it all wrong. You see, he challenged me. I merely accepted. And honestly, I was just killing time. Look, the kid's fine. It didn't take his soul or anything.
Why is your cape line, why is the color of your cape flashing?
I am at the perfect angle to be off.
Luna.
I don't know what's wrong with him. We weren't shadow dueling. I didn't even play my Earthbound Immortal, frankly.
YUGIOH.
I don't know. I feel like the different universe of person I might vaguely know would try to reach across dimensions and kill me if I allow a child to be hurt. I wasn't really hurting a child. Also, you want to duel too? Very well, I'll take the both of you on at once.
Damn it. That is a severe handicap.
Yes, I know, but as a Dark Signer, I can handle it.
No, I mean you're making me duel alongside Luna. Hey, you don't even know what kind of deck I use.
Is it a bad reaction deck?
You're not answering. I don't wanna.
Because we both know the answer is yes.
Alright, I don't know how well our decks are gonna work together, but let's try this. I feel like they might have tuned him down a little just to make this doable.
First Tag is the name of our tag team.
What's interesting is a bad reaction tag team deck is not a bad idea.
Like, if we're both on board with it.
Alright, I'm up first.
I'll draw.
Perfect. Call of the Mummy. I activate its effect. To special summon my soul-absorbing bone tower to the field. Now I summon my zombie master. I'll play a little bit of back row for Luna to piggy off of, but Reckless Greed I'll wait till there's more space. Even though it would be nice to get those cards. But I want Luna to have options. Mausoleum of the Emperor. Not good for me.
I shall activate a spell. Be born from the darkness. Earthbound Immortal Kusilu.
Monkey. Earthbound Immortal Monkey. Oh no.
Good thing I set something up for that. Wait, what? Hang on. Look. I play a card in the back row.
Luna, you... Actually, Cataville Omen is a really good card in a bad reaction deck, because that will let you do it. Sunlight Unicorn. Yeah. Go beat the fuck out of him, Luna. Divine Wrath. Ah, that sucks. But he had to discard one of his monsters to do it. Alright, go. Go direct for it, Luna. He's paid a lot of life points to even get that far. We countered him right away. By we, I mean me. Literally every card on the field other than his Mausoleum is mine. Honestly, Regulus would have been a pretty good call there. But you wanted to go on the offensive because his board was early, 100 extra damage, and both players toss a coin once. The result is heads, they gain 2,000 life points. If their result is tails, they take 2,000 damage. Oh, damn, Luna. Ah, damn it, Luna. Like, keep this up and we're done for, Luna. He's almost dead, but still. Monster Summon. Voltic King. Interesting. Spiritual Forest. First face-up beast type. It will be destroyed by battle, is not destroyed.
Damn, that sure will suck when you when you crash it into my monster. Luna, do you remember that other card I set face down? Yeah, I somehow... So on my first turn... Okay, I'm not gonna discount Luna doing that extra 2k damage. But on my first turn, I set up everything we needed to make sure Devack didn't get to do shit this duel. Zombie Master, finish it. Yeah. Oh my god. How the fuck did that just happen? I'm Devack, the strongest of the Darksiders. Are you sure about that part? They told me I was invincible. Obviously that means against them too, right? Devack. Poor little moron. How could I have lost? Roman, please forgive me, I'm useless to you. Glory to the Darksiders.
We won. That, I mean, the 2,000 damage I dealt was pretty good.
It was a coin flip, Luna.
I know.
Don't beat yourself up too much over it, but... Wait, I basically soloed that somehow. I'm not quite sure what happened. The 2,000 damage wasn't nothing, but it was luck. So... Like, if that had gone wrong, that fight would have gone way longer, but... What just happened was pure luck, and I don't want us getting a big head over it.
Hey, you beat him. Supposed to be protecting you, but you end up saving me instead. No way! I was only able to win because you were there cheering me on, and YUGIOH, like, had 2 destruction effects in his opening hand, and... You know, Devack only got to play 2 monsters, so combine those 2 things, and... Devack didn't really get to play. It could have gone longer if I hadn't used my thing.
Dealt damage to us too, so it wasn't perfect luck, but...
Really? Yeah, really. Like, just let him think he helped. He's pretty stupid. Couldn't have done it if I was by myself. That's actually true. You and YUGIOH were both here to help me.
He was technically here to help you. Whether or not he helped is another question.
Yeah, well, that's good to know.
Thanks, YUGIOH. Now let's go seal the control unit. Got your card back, right?
Yep, the spirit world should be safe now.
Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Managed to seal the control unit here.
Hey, what was that flash of light just now?
Tetsu!
First we had all those flames surrounding us, and now this weird light.
That's the light from the seal. This control unit should be all sealed now.
Really? That's great! Why do you look scared of that? Leo, what happened to you? You look terrible.
Oh yeah, I fought a Darksider. Luna and YUGIOH ended up beating him, though. That's only because Leo softened him up for us.
That's not how it works.
Dude, the guy... Luna, saying he softened him up?
Devack's opening turn was summoning out his ace monster. It just so happened that my opening turn, right before his, was a bottomless trap hole. And a Sakuretsu armor.
Really okay though, Leo?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I'm fucking exhausted. I think I need a break.
Why didn't you say something sooner? Let's go back right away.
Good idea, I'll go back with you. Yeah, help the 2 kids go back. I'm gonna go see if anyone else is having trouble with their Darksider.
What are you going to do, YUGIOH? I see. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Who knows what might happen from here on out. You and everyone else do your best, okay?
I know the spirits will all be watching over you.
Now... Oh man, I overestimated how long the Spirit World section was. Because, Devack was and forever will be a letdown. That was the... Okay.
I'm not gonna shit on Devack for that, because I Yu-Gi-Oh'd him. That's happened to me plenty of times. It has to happen to the enemy at least once or twice. He got Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, you have a fucking trike? It's a three-wheeled motorcycle. It is a completely acceptable mode of transport. Yeah, fucking trike! Stop calling it a trike. Who are you? Should have noticed there was a signer close by. I'm not one. Hang on, Sapphire. It doesn't matter, my name is Grieger. I became reborn as a dark signer to get revenge on Goodwin after he took my home and family from me. Fangame he created Machine Dramon. The Digimon crossover? Now my only goal is to defeat the signers. You're here, you must be a friend of theirs, correct? And then I'll duel you so I can lure them here. You think you can beat me? You'll have to do so after I summon an Earthbound Immortal. See, that's real cool that you think that's how that works, but we're playing a card game, dude. One of his subordinates stole the blueprints. Let's go save. Like it's the second turbo duel of the entire game. And I think there's only one after this that you, at least mandatory. Let's see how this goes. I could genuinely be at this for the rest of stream because of how much this is, how difficult this is, actually. 3. Colin, Carly, and Rex Phase 2. Oh, man. Colin and Carly aren't so bad. Rex Phase 2 is less good. Weird, he kind of used a machine deck before, but Terror of the Deep, he kind of switches to water to support his whale thing. Alright, I got some armor. Now, he can't mausoleum it out for free. With Sakuretsu armor, he has Dark Flat Top. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Playing a lot of back row. I'll win this turn. I'll draw. I summon Red Gadget and attack. Using its effect, I can add Yellow Gadget straight to my hand. He still has Skyfire. Yeah, but Skyfire is impossible to play even for him. Two Sakuretsu armor should let him get his... if he gets this thing out, protect me. Wall of Revealing Light. Alright, it's gonna be a minute before I can get rid of that. I think I have a Ceasefire in here still, so... theoretically, I have an out if the entire board is full. Bottomless still works to get rid of his stupid whale. Yes, I'm aware. Activate removing one of your speed counters, special summon Metal Fiend token, cannot attack, token battles, opponent takes any battle damage its controller would have taken, pay 1,000 life points during each of your standby phases. Alright. It can't attack. Is he just doing that as tribute fodder is the question. Set a card face down. And turn. Okay. Draw. If I can get my speed counters up high enough, I'll be able to just destroy that thing. I summon my Yellow Gadget to attack. Activate its effect. I love when Pegasus permanently leaves a Nightmare Troubadour so he can never get his Imperial Order. Yeah, I love that. I also love having literally no choice but to draw Joey in that duel. In a game where it's notoriously difficult to get a draw. That's fun.
I'll show you my pride. Also, he's having to pay life points to keep his Fiend token out. This is what self-destruct button is for. Yeah. Gravekeeper's Spy. He's playing Gravekeepers? That's weird. Why would he be playing Gravekeeper cards? Oh, he's tributing. Tributing the Metal Fiend token, too. Immortal Chakuchalhua. Bye-bye, then. Sakuretsu armor. No. He's like, oh, fuck! A lot of funny jokes were just being told, weren't they? Yeah, a lot of funny ones. Here's the funniest. Your deck. All I have to do is drop his life points to 0 and you win? Yeah, this is actually I am in an incredible position. It's going to be a little difficult on account of the wall of revealing light that it's gonna be a few turns before I can destroy. I guess I could play that down. I'll show you my pride. His life points are at half. Because he spent a bunch on that Metal Fiend token. And actually, most of them on the wall. Got another Sakuretsu in case he tries to bring out something scary. Oh? What? But it was selected as an attack target. Does it have to be face up for that? Damn it! That's not how that's supposed to work! Damn it! Lost the chance to draw a card off that. Now I'll start bringing out my gadgets to thin my deck some more. Then Greiger doesn't get to use Necro Valley. Yeah, that'd be really annoying. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I could craft his Gravekeeper Spy, although I'd Metal Morph it. So maybe I'd let him just to clear out the board a little. Nah, I'd rather have them than not. Machine Dramon, Gregor also built a giant red tank, loads of cannons, and gallium. Ah, yeah. He sure is slow thinking about his turn. Man, the game's slowing down. He switches it to defense mode. Smart move. Another face-down card in the back row. That's annoying. Next turn. Draw. Not a card I want to play. I'm in red gadget. Keep thinning my deck out. I increase my odds of drawing one of my out cards. None of our speed counters get high enough. I can just destroy it outright, though it costs all of my counters. There are some options here, though. No, I'm just really worried about how large his back row is right now. He really is taking a minute to do his turn. Is that a monster in defense? That's fine by me. Next player's turn. I'll draw. Ooh! You do good here. You actually... If I'm reading this right... Equal to or less means I'm gonna have to do a little shenaniganery to make that work. Oh, I have to reveal a speed spell in my hand. That makes this tricky. Man. No. With Metal Morph, it'll have over 3k. Though, I'm worried he's got... With how big his back row is, I'm worried. Man, the game's slowing down for him to think. He's skipping. Let's see if this works. Stronghold the moving fortress. Come on down. Now with Metal Morph, I equip it to Stronghold. Next turn, I draw. I switch my Stronghold the Moving Fortress to attack mode. Get rid of Gravekeeper's Spy. Son of a bitch! Yeah. The Wall of Revealing Light is such bull crap. I've got all my gadgets in my hand already. Just have to wait till I draw any speed spell. I have a few in here. I'm in my Drillroid. End turn. Give me my pride. If I draw any speed spell, I can win. Hopefully. Is still have 2 more back rows. Who knows what they are? Maybe they're more destruction. They can keep fucking with me. He's thinking. Another back row. Fuck. Dude, come on! The real reason this duel is sucking now is because it's just stalling out. There, something! Activate Speed World 2. Remove 10 speed counters. Reveal the speed spell Shrink in my hand. Destroy your wall of revealing bullshit. Sacrifice one of my red gadgets to summon Cyber Dragon. There. Prepare to die. If it be Mirror Force, I would cry. Fucking bitch! You jinxed me, friggin' Carly. God damn it! Well, end my turn. Fuck me! Destroying a card on the field. I don't have anything worth destroying, dude. It was just a defense draw. Phantom Sky Blaster. Yeah, that's real cool. I'm real scared of it. And fill his deck full of board full of tokens, yeah. Not Sakuretsuing that. No, I'm not activating that right now. Still get around some of this. Okay, does he have another destruction effect? Starting to fucking think he will. Yeah, I know there's no target to special summon. I don't give a fuck. Get rid of this so it can be destroyed. Alright, he doesn't have any more effect. And finally get through this shit. Is that a card? And start peeling away. Inflict 3 into your opponent for each Sky Blaster monster you control. Activate this. They cannot attack this turn. That's going to hurt. I have to kill that thing immediately. Legit didn't think it was going to be a Mirror Force. I knew in my mind of minds, any card that's face down, it's a Mirror Force. Is he? Oh, man. This isn't good. He put another card face down. Who knows what it is? Could even be a boat. I left that in attack mode, which bodes very poorly for me. 6, 18... 2300, I could deal. That wouldn't kill him. Although, nah, it wouldn't kill. Are you going to... Okay, he didn't do anything there. Not a light monster, he can't honest it. Did he actually just not realize how its effect worked? Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna get through this. My turn, draw! At least Mirror Force is limited. What was that occasional drum? Playing more face-down cards. And more Drillroids, at least. I think he's out of... He might be out of destruction effects in his back row. Harley has a Mirror Force too. Everyone runs a Mirror Force who is intelligent. It's not a It doesn't surprise me. I'm in Yellow Gadget. Hope she gets a marshmallow on as well. Yeah, I'm sure she does. I'll need targeted removal then. Though, I think that monster's also limited right now. It was limited in the last game I played. I would have only gotten more busted by now. Crap Reactor YFI. Damn it. I'll have to give him heavy mech support next turn. Yes, yes. That thing. You use it to draw a card? I really hope you don't. Actually, I'd rather you do that than destroy something. He's a-thinking. Ah, he's doing it. He has a Phantom Sky Blaster just like Grieger does. They all run those. Sky Blaster is Speed Spell Brain Control. He had that in his hand and he didn't try to use it. Interesting. That's not why you're drawing, dude. Yeah, draw your card and slow the game down even more. More back row. Good. That's what I always wanted, more back row in this game. I'll draw. I honestly don't want to reload this hand. Heavy mech support platform. Now I'll activate its ability. He has another Dimension Prison. I'll keep that in mind. There's nothing I can do about it if he has one. Alright? It does not help me to tell me that. He doesn't have it right this second, so he doesn't have it. Yet. That's his face down. Monsters cannot be destroyed by this battle. Damage calculation, special summon reactor SK from your hand or graveyard. Okay. What? Why would you do that to a Blast Sphere? Is he stupid? There was no damage calculation, so its effect didn't go off. Fires of fuck you! Dude, come on! Solely because I'm not sure if this works, I'm gonna say this. This works how it does in other games, which is to say, yep. At least get rid of your Blast Sphere. Yeah, your Doomsday token. You really wasted that card by using it on a Blast Sphere, which skips the damage calculation portion. But he didn't do anything. Yeah, if he tributes out a Dark Monster with that, I don't care. I have a defense. Now, he has so much to think about at the moment. You're being an absolute moron? Yeah. To be fair, I don't see the AI figuring out that weird interaction. Call of the Haunted. It's okay. It's okay. This is why we have 2 Sakuretsu armors. Yep. That is what the second round of armor is for. Die. Like, oh, son of a bitch. Wait, didn't you play that the same time you played the first one? Yep. I've been prepared for your little immortal shit since day 1. Do you have permission to get dinner? Yeah, this is probably... I think I'm going to win, and this will be the last duel of the stream, because this is exhausting. At 12. They're abandoning you. You're the one leaving for dinner. Speed spell, rapid shot wing. Put that onto my green gadget. Dark bribe. Alright, that prevents him from dying this turn. It also means I get to draw a card. And it's not a bad one. Heavy mech support platform. Whose effect I will activate. Equipping it to my green gadget. Yellow gadget destroys Doomsday token. Actually, if I'd revealed the spell and destroying his face-down monster, I could have killed him. That's a whoopsie. Spell Reactor RE. Yeah, I messed up. I had lethal there. Thankfully, he doesn't have Scapegoat. It would have bought him an extra turn, but I think Scapegoat... Well, is there a speed spell Scapegoat? I actually am not sure. I feel like they would have made that a speed spell. He's a-thinking. Alright, monster in defense. Yeah? There's a Scapegoat speed spell. I thought there was. Oh, hey. That's also a kill. I found another form of lethal. We'll do this one for now. I'll show you the speed spell reload in my hand. And destroy your face-down monster. I don't care what it is. It was a blast sphere. Could I have killed you over that anyways? Yes. Yellow gadget, give me an exact lethal on this, the worst duel in the game. Yay! Hooray! Akiza and Trudge have Scapegoat in their Turbo Duel decks? Alright. That's not important right now. What's important is I won! I got a massive normal summon set bonus. And a max speed bonus. I got so much points. I'm so cool. I never would have expected you to be this strong. Perhaps this was a good thing. I could hear my brothers speaking to me during the duel. They told me to stop playing like a little bitch and just accept that I'd lost. Especially after the second time you blew up my Earthbound Immortal. At that point, I should have just surrendered, frankly. Even if I get revenge on Goodwin, it will never bring back the things I lost. Alright. Thank you. Later. Yeah. Treasure. Oh dear. Woo! You say dueling is pretty fun, isn't it? Ugh, Colin, why? It's white-haired Joker. You saying call and engage in a heated duel. I wonder how the duel's going. Get there on your duel runner while avoiding the Earthbound Immortal attacks en route. I'll do that when I friggin' feel like it, game. It's him and the Ape King. Ah, so you come crawling to me, you monkey bastard. Let's save the game. That's the worst part over, but it's not the only part over. Next time will probably be the last one. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye bye, YouTube.